Budogin, Odomati, Namusumo Donati, Odomati, 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 Namusumo Donati, Odomati, Odomati, yeah, Odomati.
All right, so we are in the Foreside Mansion somewhere in Nigerian for the premiere of the Odo music video by the guys Keche. And you know that Keche now belongs to a new record label, Gem Records, right? Yes, Gem Records. And they signed a new deal, got a tear rubber car. They have not been able to tear the rubber from the car. I still do not understand. But congratulations to them on this new one. And let's start from the deal, which, you know, we saw looked like a very, very glamorous one for that matter. How much is involved?
$500,000.
$500,000. How come you guys are able to flaunt it?
Because we can't lie to the fans. We have to let them know that the guys you've been pushing, the guys you've been supporting all these years, your support has been able to give them this. So those people that fake around social media, I don't get them. You need to tell the fans the truth. They are the one making you who, and they want you to stand out, they want you to be special. So if something special has come to our life, why not? You have to let the fans know that this was involved.
But there are people who say that, look, this thing you guys are saying is just for the noise, it's just for the hype. You don't have that kind of money. You're already signed with that kind of money. Nobody has that kind of money to give to a showbiz personality, to give to a musician for that matter.
You know, it feels sad, you know, when I listen to Ghanaians, you know, talk about this, you know what I mean? The spirit is not there. They don't believe it, you know, because they even look down upon themselves. They feel they themselves they don't even deserve such. You know what I mean? Look, what is there to brag about when I'm being sent 500,000 and I come here to just, you know, pretend or cover it? You know what I mean? I need to let the people know. They've been pushing Keche all these years, you know, and this beautiful opportunity, this beautiful deal come our way, and I should just keep quiet. You know, of course, I need to let it affect, you know, reflect, you know, and let the people out there see. Of course, you know, when you talk about the tearing of the rubber from the car, whatever it is, you know, people have been talking about it, but I feel, let me just show the people. This what, you know, this is what we are doing, this is what God has been able to do. You know what I mean? And yes, of course, 500,000 is not a joke. You know, people have been hiding their deals. Maybe it's not what they think, they say it is, but that's what it is. And then truly, you speak to Golden Empire, that's what it is. And that's what we're having.
And because you want Ghanaians to see, you've decided not to take off the rubber from the car?
No, it's called settings. Sometimes you need to, there's some settings, some 1 or 2 settings, you know what I mean?
Seriously, we're here and our sister countries, our brother countries, they've been signed deal for $1 million, $2.2 million, $3 million. And Keche $500,000, you have a problem with that and you think it's not true. We almost 30 million population. Tanzania, Diamond Platinum is signing a deal of $1.5 million. You understand? So you think Keche, like people don't have that kind of money in Ghana to sign an artist? Come again. Trust me, because we said we bid like $1 million.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we bid like $1 million. And because they're a new company that they want to do more, and when they brought everything, people were like, they want to do this, the 500,000, Charlie, make we take them. So it's real. If Charlie, it be real. It be real.
So in a few years to come, I'm really asking because we don't want to hear a difference in a few days or months to come.
No, trust me, you're not going to hear anything like that. Trust me.
Okay, so let's talk about the music video now. I heard you say you went all the way to Dubai to shoot this music video, but you're promoting Odo, which is Ghanaian, and you took your money from Ghana and went to invest somewhere else.
We did not invest. We went there with a Ghanaian director, Rex. Yes, we wanted to test other waters because we almost catch all our videos. We did it here, so we want to do other side. I think you have to do that sometime because you don't want to just be a Ghanaian artist. You want to cut across. That's what the fans want. They want to see their artists on BETs everywhere across the world. So why not? We can equally go to Nigeria, shoot a video. So we decided to go to Dubai this time, and next time we'll go somewhere else. But the video.
Just go to Dubai. We went with 21 people. 21. You know, we picked up some of the die-hard fans, and then the company has some people on board, and the Keche team, a Ghanaian director, you know what I mean? Look, you know, to just make them feel like, this is what we have. You know what I mean? That's why we even telling the truth outside there, for them to know that, this is what it is. We went there, and then one of the most expensive places in Dubai, Palm Jumeirah, to rent that place for a day, it's expensive. We were there for like a week. back to the hotel here and there, the yacht, like, here and there. Trust me, like, we went there to just, this is a beautiful thing. Keche hasn't signed on any record deal to talk less of, experiencing this. And it's first time. Why won't I? The excitement, will make me even want to tell everybody. Not because I want to brag about it, but that's what it is.
Do you know with all your hustle, with all your prayers, and God finally blesses you, and you don't show it to people, God will punish you. I'm telling you, when God bless you, let people see that God, you've blessed me.
So you have to travel beyond the shores of Ghana to show people that God has blessed you.
I don't have to travel. I'm not traveling because God has blessed me. I think I want to do this video somewhere else. We are still working. We have like 5 videos. 3 was shot here. All right, and others was shot in Dubai. So trust me, person confirm say nyankopon hira me and nyame tumi hira won so if I'm looking nice today, tomorrow you will look better.
People have said that after all the hit song you had back in the day, it's been difficult for Keche to have another big tune. We've done Aluguntubi, we've done a lot of big songs back in the day. Is it because that, and all those times you're not under any record label anyways?
Oh, ye men of little faith. Is it we've been working, like I said, when you've been pushing, sometimes, this time our music industry is such that you need to just put in more before you just get that kind of result you want. Keche's been working, Keche's been playing shows, we've been releasing songs, which we go shows, we play.
But we haven't gotten those big ones. We've had big tunes from you.
So I think Golden Empire is on now. We have enough to just work.
So you mean that the problem was the money? Yeah,
exactly. Most artists don't want to face reality. When you're working, and then financially you are not too strong to be working, to be doing this thing. So many things will go wrong for you. But then now they are here. So what are we waiting for? Just gonna bring them the hits. Let them dance, let them feel. You release when you have that strong feeling, that vim that this is what it is and it's gonna go. So here we're here.
So we are here, and we think that Odo is going to make some difference. Is it already making any difference?
Seriously, I think the song is so new, and I'm shocked myself because we wanted to drop 2 songs, but Golden Gem Media were like, okay, let's drop Odo first because Odo is kind of catchy. And I'm sure, like the noise, the way people love this song. I think everybody want marry, everybody want fall in love these days. You have really broken hearts, So I think the song is powerful. They love it, and trust me, this song is going to be one of the most talked about songs before we drop on this song. Trust me.
Now, talking about the fact that everybody wants to, love and blah 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 blah. I heard on radio somebody say that as for this deal that Keche has signed, it's because Andrew is holding down the CEO or the woman or whatever, and so she's your girlfriend and blah 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 blah.
A topic for tomorrow. It's a topic for tomorrow.
Is there any truth?
Let me answer this for Andrew.
It's my question. Like, don't you think it's beautiful?
So is it true?
Like, don't you think it's beautiful?
Well,
like, don't you think it's beautiful?
Is it true?
Like, don't you think it's beautiful? No, you just answer me. If you
like, you go support.
Yeah, me. I just want to say the truth. I go support him.
So is it true?
Don't you think?
Once you say it be true, you go support him.
I pray so.
Prophecy of Golden Empire Legacy, I support it. If Andrew no go carry any Nkwanche woman, he go carry Golden Empire Legacy, me I support him. See Andrew, I want you to say be true, then I will support you one time.
So is it true?
I pray so.
Is it something that you have thought of?
I pray so. Maybe I'm trying to just make some moves. I don't know, but I pray so.
Is it that you're trying to make some move, or there's some truth in the
I'm trying to make some moves, but don't worry. When I make that move and I succeed.
Because the concern is that if the relationship goes bad, which we are not praying happens, it means the deal is
relationship. Okay, relationship with the CEO is Keche.
Your love relationship with her.
No, love relationship. I'm trying to, maybe if it happens one day, like I'll be happy, like I said.
So they are saying that if it happens and it goes bad, that means
if it happens, it won't go bad. No, if it happens, it won't go bad.
It's already happening.
No, but if it does, it won't go bad.
No. See, it be nice one. Don't stop that. It be. Me, I want it to happen.
Is it happening? You can't tell the truth.
Yes, I want it to happen. So that's why I've not seen it yet, but I want it to happen.
You want me to answer you?
Yeah.
I've been traveling around the world, seeing plenty women, no one like you. Obiara say, whoa.
So that's for the CEO.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so
Yes.
he's confirmed that there's actually a relationship
confirmed.
between him and
I'm
his
making
CEO.
moves towards that.
Confirmation. We got the confirmation. Hip Hop General, Dcryme himself. Today he's taking our job. He is the MC for the video premiere of Keche. So very soon I won't have a job because I can't sing.
I'm in Pengu.
So how are you doing?
Yes, so far so wonderful. My eye collect, whole lot of celebrities here, and we're here to celebrate brothers, their progress and their new signing, and my eyes always get when I see brothers go up like this. I personally call them when I heard about the endorsement, and again today it's about their. I nearly said movie premiere because to me the video looks like a movie, and I think it's well budgeted and highly expensive. I could taste it from afar. So yes, I'm here to support a good cause.
First off, it's beautiful to see you support your brothers, especially when you're also a musician
Doing the same
like
thing,
them.
yeah.
Most of it is like we are in competition, so it's difficult for us to support each other.
Well, the truth is that, let me say this. Gone were the days you wanted a lot of friends. Now keep the few that will be there for you. You don't need the masses. You just need a few that critical times they'll be there, or the happy times they will be there. You don't need that masses that will be, I know you're there for you. And your D-Day or your show, they won't even show up or even tell you or text you the reason why they're not coming. So like I said, Keche's got my back and I've got their back 24/7. As a matter of fact, 365 days in a year. And, me and them, we go way back from Tema till now. I missed a few people that I could call friends. I know a lot of people, don't get it twisted. I know people, but I don't call all of them friends. You understand what I'm saying? And
Even in the music industry.
in the music industry. So yes, like I said, they are my friends, they are my co-D, they are my brothers. And anytime they call, when the roll is called yonder, I'm always there for them. Likewise, they do the same for me.
So let's talk about their deal. It looks too good to be true. That's what a lot of people have been saying, that in this dispensation, where music doesn't really seem to be the big deal for a lot of people, to get people to push that amount into your music career is quite a big deal.
Well, first off, I can't doubt their amount. That's one. And two, I believe that they've also grown to the extent of they can't lie about figures. I know sometimes other people say, we say, and it's not true. When they say they have it, I know them. They have it. And if they have that deal, sometimes with a deal, when they say you're being signed 500,000 or 1 million, it doesn't always come with the physical numbers. Sometimes it comes with a package. Let's say 300,000 worth of mansion, 200,000 worth of cash, or let's say even 150,000 cash, 50,000 deals of maybe probably your water that you will drink. So yes, the number makes sense to me. It is, and I say they will have that figures because I'm a fata. They've done a lot of work and they keep on doing a lot of work. So yes, I don't doubt the figures at all. And I believe that they should, at the end of whatever year they've been signed, they should be able to triple it,
Gone were the days where we had the rivalry between Tema and Accra. In this dispensation and with all that has happened in the past few days, a lot of people have said that, look, this thing has to stop. We should stop, fueling the rivalry amongst communities and all that.
We are all involved. We are all involved. Mm-hmm. We are all involved with this kind of rivalry going on. Mm-hmm. In a sense that these are two giant artists. I know who you're talking about, but metaphorically, these are two giant artists we are talking about. I believe that it would never hurt if we are just talking about comparison as in lyrical content-wise. But when people are throwing shots, and you don't really say anything about that, and one person keeps complaining like, before you realize, I just say, pain and sana could do some pempen. So me, I am never taking sides. It is only unfortunately that we are just, it's like we're waiting for it to happen for us to point fingers and chastise. Meanwhile, this could have been long solved. Look at Jay-Z, look at Nas. They have a record together. And these are one of the longest beef guys we know. I'm sure Sebio and Tupac, Biggie were around that. They could have still, made peace, or let's say had a song together, just like Jay-Z and Nas has done it. You know, I'm yet to see the 50 Cent and the Ja Rule one. But all in all I'm trying to say is that lyrical battle only keeps you on your feet and it's worth it. But the only painful side is that you get the fans fighting because they don't understand the concept. These two artists have each other's number. They could call them a backdoor, but me anyway, I'm not there to see that. That is why we don't even have to encourage it from the start. Sometimes few weeks or a month of battle is worth it because they could see that, oh, I'm lyrically good than Miss G, or Miss G is lyrically good than I am. But we shouldn't fuel it a lot for that to become a big bonfire. Now if we escalate, definitely a fire service, what if almost Satani at pipe more? You know, so
what's the cut-off point? What is the limit?
I think that when people are showing their lyrical, how do I say this? Their lyrical prowess, allow them. But if you think that it's going overboard, call them and sit them down. That's why we have unions and then bigger heads or bigger shots in the game. Sit them down real quick, like, hey, Joe, one person is choking, enough. You know, or how do you make peace? By making concerts. And you and I know if we put together two giants or let's say rivals on stage, you and I know lyrically is what they're going to do on the stage. But it can generate money as well because we've seen this outside and stuff. But we shouldn't really, I feel like everybody was involved in fueling it to get to that point, you know. But then again, aside that, Ghana is also beautiful and bigger than just two artists. There are so many other angles. Let's channel our eyes somewhere else. And you know, sometimes when people are fighting, I feel like when people are fighting and maybe, let's say we don't even want to come in there, we could just be like, okay, you know what, switch. This female artist is taking us to the world. Let's concentrate on her. Boom. That's the best way to ignore somebody who, you know, you think that they are really over controlling the system in a negative way. So, you know, it's only funny that things like this have happened to them. I'm not happy about it. And me, I'm never taking those sides because I love both of them. You know, to the fullest. But then again, I said, Ghana is bigger than just few people. Let's look at the bigger picture, and believe you me, we will shoot. The sky step we want a first stepping stone, not our limit. So
you just released on the 30th of April. You released a song with Jesse Jacks.
Yep.
And we are not hearing anything.
Good.
What happened to you? Like now you're so relaxed.
Thank you.
Like you've made so much money.
Amen to the money side. But let me say this. God bless the fans. They know everything about me. What I did yesterday, I'm doing today and tomorrow. The rest are followers. And you see the followers, you can't say, everybody's following. They go, it is their choice. For me, when I get a platform, what I do is that I always tell them that, yo, work is still going on, you know, and watch this direction and, you know, just become part of this journey we are taking. But like I said, all the time, the fans know what is happening and they keep following the trend and they keep following what Dcryme is doing. That is why I can never stop thanking them. You understand what I mean? And then again and again, the final conclusion I want to say is that the Unexpected album came out 3rd of January this year, and the video followed, and we're still in there. But again, I'm about to drop another album, and we do this, yes, we do this for the fans, for the core fans. Like I said, the rest of the followers, we respect them so very much, but so we could only use this platform to tell them, yo, Dcryme ne handle, Dcryme ne platforms, he's doing this, he's going there and everything. But the core fans, they are my awards.
It could also be that you're not promoting these tunes properly, and because if you release an album in January and already you're releasing another, but there's not much noise about these albums that you're releasing, it's either you're not promoting it properly or, you know, you can't just be bothered because maybe you have any other source or other sources of income.
Well, the truth is that we do this for money. Where the money goes is where we follow. And most importantly, if you do it for the fans and the fans are happy, that's what you need to stick to. A lot of people are doing this. Let's say with a major artist. When you get your core fans, you concentrate on them. And if they are happy, like I said, they are the ones patronizing other people who say, like I said, the followers, they have choices. But when you stick to the core fans and they are making you money, they are encouraging you to make it more, why not? And again, there's no specific criteria of promo. Some choose the streets, some choose the air, some choose market shells and everything. Provided if you know you were making ends meet out of this, if you know you were feeding the fans, and if you know your song is motivating and encouraging people, my dear sister, you're on the right path. Trust me.
So you're sure that you have met all those, you're making money, you're feeding the fans as well and all that.
The truth is that it's always never enough. That's why I can't stop doing it. As a matter of fact, because Because medical, he's still working. And most importantly, again, like I said, concentrate on the core fans. They are the most important people. Other people will keep joining, but the core fans are the people that was. It's just like, oh, I was adopting other people. Your neighbors might tell you how to even train your kids. Don't let them jump the wall and everything. But if you know they are jumping and they are not hurting themselves, and you're rather encouraging them in the house, that's the most important thing you need to think about. Because, Amansa Nisa, you're so takrache. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes we always follow the buzz and the hype. But like I said, Ghana is bigger for us all of us to explore. So everybody chooses their way to shine, and that's the most important thing, like I said. Because going with the days, everybody wants to be everywhere and all that. But you can see that now you need to choose a path. Then you can expand your brand. You understand what I mean? You choose a path, you expand your brand. You don't just be like, because I have to feed everybody, so I have to be everywhere. Because if you don't take time, you might end up not even gaining nothing. Because Jack of all trade is the master of none.
Nhyiraba Kojo has, diverted all his attention into his business. I don't know whether he still wants to give us music. Are you still blessing us with music?
No, for now, no.
Why is it so? You're concentrating on business?
Yeah, for sure. I said to myself, before I started this journey, I said to myself, I'm not going to do music for a long time. Yeah, so it's like it was planned already before starting the journey. So this is my, I think, 7th year when I released 10 around Dcryme and then the rest. As I'm talking to you now, I'm doing business. Sometimes when I say this, people misquote me and people feel like, yo, why is he saying that? Before you start something, or in any field at all, business or whatever, you have to do your research and then know how those you want to be like them, how do they end up? Are you getting my point? I'm not saying this to, I'm not saying this to this or to tell somebody, whatever, but what I'm trying to say is musicians doesn't end well.
So that's why you decided to. So it's a total quit for you. You are done music.
Straight. I don't want to become like, some of them. Let me say.
Who are these? Some of them. But the young ones, I thought the young ones.
Yeah, definitely. Well. Yeah, you do well from the beginning, but you have to advise yourself. Once later, it's. Let me put it this way. Imagine yourself, doing great in what you are doing, and as years going, and now you're coming down, and you come to now there's nothing again to do. It's like you are there with your name, and you see, if you are not doing well, that means financially you broke. And when you broke, now they say, oh, we first, or it's in his cow. You know what I'm saying? So, and secondly, I don't want to be selfish. I'm a Taddy boy, and I have so many underground artists in Takrady that I want to see them shining. So, as I'm talking to you, I'm helping them. That's what I'm doing right now. I have studio, Monica Flow Music Studio, which I'm helping the new ones. So I don't want to be selfish. I don't want to become like, Charlie first.
So now you're like a manager or something, like you're managing artists as well as all the business you're doing?
Yeah.
Or you just open your studio to them?
Yeah, like I told you, now I'm a businessman. So
artist management is part of the business.
Yes.
How many artists do you have now?
For now, I haven't signed one yet, but I'm helping them. Like I told you, the studio is there.
You're helping them. Okay,
the studio is there. When you record, we'll help you to promote it and stuff. Like all the guidelines you need, all the support, all the help, we do it for you. But definitely, I'm gonna sign some But yeah, I'm still working on it.
Are these artists whose names we can, relate with?
No, they are new. They are new.
Very
Some are from Tadi, and then also Accra, and then also Kumasi.
But for you, we are done.
For me, if you're watching me, even if you see me in a video or heard my voice in a song, it's gonna be featuring maybe somebody's song, but not mine.
Not yours.
Our company is called Red Dot Television Network Limited, and our product is called Ogala. Ogala means gong, and gong is used in the ancient Igbo tradition, African tradition, to disseminate information. So that's how we brought it into this contest. And Ogala is an online resource and entertainment platform. So we say that Africa has content, and Africa's problem is not content creation or generation, but Africa's problem is content distribution. If you look very well at the global stage today, you will find out that there is no distribution company, online distribution company, that is representing Africa. I tell you, none. We are not talking about TV, we have plenty of that. We are not talking about radio, we have plenty of that. But we are talking about the shift in content dissemination. So we are talking about your Netflix, we are talking about your Apple TVs, we are talking about your Disney, and I hope that you know that come November the 12th, Disney is coming out with a VOD, video on demand platform, that they say will compete with Netflix. We are talking about the YouTubes. Those are the kind of companies that we are talking about. And we have created Ogala as a resource and entertainment platform where every African will now have a TV. So Ogala is not your TV station, so to say, but it's your user-generated content platform, which means as we are having this discussion now, someone who would have recorded 1 or 2 minutes of when I started can create an account right here, upload it on that platform, and people are watching it right as we speak. So Ogala has given every African a voice. Ogala will change globally how African content is created and served. So it's our platform, it's our own, and it's 100% African content. There are no foreign contents, foreign as in out of the continent content, that is allowed on the platform. The interesting thing about Ogala also is that it's a resource center. Like, if I want to learn how to cook wache, right? I'll just go to ogala.com and then I say how to cook wache, and I will have countless tutorials on how to make that dish, and I can prepare it at the comfort of my home, wherever I am in the world, being an African who is accustomed or used to that kind of delicacy. Let's say I'm a woman, you know, women like, you know, the gele, and I don't know what they call it in Ghana, but in Nigeria they call it ashebi. You know, that kind of uniform that women wear a lot during weddings, naming ceremonies and stuff, right? and it comes with a lot of hair ties, hair gears, and all that. So Ogala is that kind of platform where, you know, let's say you live in South Africa or you live in Florida. It's on that platform where you go and learn how to make such stuff. So beyond an entertainment platform, Ogala is also a resource center. And we are speaking with 12 teachers all over Africa, who, from different parts of Africa, who will come up with language tutorial. So people also can learn how to speak, you know, kind of Swahili or local Ghanaian language, Nigerian language and stuff. If you have kids overseas or kids at home and you want them to learn these languages, they'll have access also on this platform. So to say that Ogala is Africa's platform in a nutshell, that's what we have created. Then, in the last 45 days promoting this platform, we have had one question that has surfaced over and over and over again, and it's the issue of security. It's the issue of quality assurance of the platform because of the negativities that fly around in today's world. So we want to assure you at this stage that we have 12 professionals crawling this site on shifts just to make sure that any content that does not meet our standard or our policy is not allowed on this platform. We hate in totality crime, violence, especially against children and women. They are not allowed on the platform. Hate speech and all that are not allowed on the platform. So if people take up this kind of content, it will be brought down automatically, and if they repeat it, their account will be, you know, deleted off the platform. It's meant for Africans to come together to have a one-stop shop where they will find every resource information that they need and not to exhibit some kind of negativity. It's not that kind of platform. So we are operating out of Nigeria, we are operating out of Ghana. We love this country, we appreciate what you guys have achieved in the creative industry, and we love every part of Africa, but we want to assure you that beyond here, that we have initiated concrete move to have presence in almost all the big cities of Africa within the first 12 months of our operation. And again, the platform also provides multiple opportunities for content creators to make money. So it's not all about taking your content on the platform, but contents that generate views are also rewarded. So a creative content creator who puts up a content on the platform and it generates 10,000 views earns like $100. 100,000 views, $500, a million views, $5,000. So it's also created for, you know, content creators to get rewarded for their content.
The launch of Ogala.com here in Ghana, and you've been talking about how Ghanaians, you love what you see in Ghana, and I've been asking, you know, from Nigeria, you came straight to Ghana, you know, to do the launch here. Is there a specific reason? Because you're talking about getting the headquarters in Rwanda.
Yes, we have chosen 3 African countries to start operation from, Nigeria, Ghana, and Rwanda. And I know that the Ogala, yet to meet Ogala family in Rwanda, will be happy to hear this. But to be very honest with you, we respect a lot the creative industry, the Ghana creative industry. We respect a lot the talent and the quality of content that come out of Ghana. That's part of the reason why we are here.
Now, when you talk about the content that come out of Ghana, you talk about how you're welcoming content. So when the Ghanaian has content they want to give your network, is there a specific way they have to go about it? How do they even get to upload it? How do they get remitted?
The platform is a user-generated content platform. So you don't need to have access to us to send your content on the platform. So provided you have a smartphone, you have access to the internet, wherever you are, the comfort of your home or your office, you can launch your content direct on Ogala without even contacting us. So you just simply create your account, upload your content, and that's it.
How are you able to ensure that these contents that are uploaded are not pirated content? They are not contents that would, get people to say, "Oh, that's my content. They stole my content," and place it on your platform and all that.
To be very honest with you, in the world of content distribution, you cannot mitigate 100% the use of pirated content, or you can't mitigate it 100%. However, we have set a very strong online machinery in motion to support content creators who come on our platform, on Ogala platform, to ensure that their content is not pirated, because we have a piracy agreement. And then again, if we also get any complaint from any content creator that their content has been pirated or their content has been cloned and taken on our platform, I can assure you that we will bring it down within 30 minutes.
Now, how sure? Because this could also be a claim someone is making that is not genuine. So I can look at it and say, okay, I can just go say that somebody stole my content and it's not true. Or there might be maybe a line or something in there that might be mine, but the entire content does not belong to me. So if you pull it down, I can imagine how many contents you have to be pulling down at the least.
Yeah, I mean, apart from being content distributors, right, or having a content distribution company, or being Ogala, we also have legal professionals in-house. Myself, I'm a qualified lawyer, and whoever asserts must prove. So you can't just say, "Oh no, that's my content," So if you say that's your content, you prove it's your content, and whoever that has taken it up on our platform will also prove, that is his content. But as soon as we know that any content that's on our platform does not belong to the person who has uploaded it, we will bring it down. And if it's a content that has been monetized, we will definitely get back our money and make sure that the rightful owner of the content receives the reward for their content. You see, even though that Ogala is open for business, we advise African content creators, we advise people to stick to originality. Cloning of content, copying of people's work, it doesn't pay. Do you understand? So over time, it will catch up on you. And our platform, we do not tolerate that at all.
Do you see this as a competition to YouTube, or because I look at it, I'm like, okay, what are you really trying to do? You're trying to give Africans a reason to stay with their own, as much in that regard, also giving competition to YouTube.
To be very honest with you, this is what we hear every time. People have called us digital DSTV. People have called us African YouTube. But to us, we are Ogala. We are not on anyone's space, because no one is doing what we are doing in the continent right now. We are exclusive, 100% African based. We are also 100% African content platform. Okay, so it may have similarities of process or method of workings, but we are not modeled towards any kind of platform at the moment. Nevertheless, we like the names as they come, because most people saw the Israelites, right? Some of the Israelites saw Goliath as too big to hit, all right? And David saw him as too big to miss. So for us, we are who we are, but we are certain that in the next 5 years, that Ogala will become the biggest aggregator of African content globally. This is our goal. We just want, on that judgment day, when the world of content will come for a meeting, we want to put Ogala on the table, coming with on our shoulders the whole of African content. That's why we are sticking to African content. This is our continent. Africa is what we know. Africa is what we eat. Africa is what we breathe. Ogala is Africa.
Last question, how viable is this? And again, you think that Africans are open enough to embrace their own?
You will still see some Africans, content creators, who will go to say, oh no, you know, African, you know, and you know, is the colonial mentalism that has left us where we are. But for me, I have always preached Africa. I have questioned African leaders. I have questioned why Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, Nigeria, Cameroon are the highest cocoa beans producers in the world, and they still don't make 1/4 of what Belgium or Switzerland or UK or US make out of chocolate. I have questioned a lot of things, and it is time for Africans to begin to think African. If you're an African out there and you're a content creator and you're a content consumer and you're not on Ogala, you've missed it. Because in 5 years, you will come back to Ogala. Because Ogala is designed specifically to give Africa a voice, both the content creators and content consumers.
All right, so all the way from Nigeria here in Accra, I bring you the man who gave us the blues after the reggae. Now he's doing cha-cha. I watched the video, I listened to the song, and I'm tempted to ask him how much Itoke Makinwa give him to endorse her in that. I had, you know, for the TM bag from Toke Makinwa and all that. But how are you doing though?
I'm fine, thank you.
Welcome to Accra. It's not your first time. I've seen you at Ghana Meets Niger before.
Yes,
so how many times have you been here?
This is like the third time.
The third time you're in Ghana. I'm sure you love Accra.
It was cool.
It's
cool
cool.
to be here. Yes.
Yeah.
This is Africa. The environment is lovely. So I'm good.
I read that you're here for music business as well, and so I guess that you've been recording then.
Yeah, we've been recording and also discussing business concerning platforms with the artists here. You guys also have your industry here, and you are doing good. You know, we also have the Nigerian music industry, basically. So this is a fresh ground to also do business. So a lot of things will pop out.
A lot of things will pop up. I guess we're going to find out what kind of things. Hopefully he gets to tell us. Because this is Harry's songs, all the way from Nigeria. I'm sure that you've loved his song after the reggae played the blues, and you sang that. But for those of you who are yet to identify with, let's take that video, and I'm sure it brings a lot of memories.
Ogala share the boost. Everybody wanna groove.
Welcome back. I'm sure you enjoyed that video. That's a song that he produced, I think in 2014, 15?
2015?
Yeah, 2015, thereabouts. And so we have enjoyed it. And that's how you broke into the Ghanaian market.
Yes, I'm surprised that that's the song they still hold on to.
That's the song we still hold on to?
I don't know. They go to the internet. Yes, just Google Harry song. You will see Baba for the Girls. You will see Samanko, you will see Ofeshe, you will see Arabanko, you will see Selese, before you get to Cha-Cha. It's a lot of other songs. But it's good I'm here to, you know, to just upgrade our playlist here in Ghana, so they know there's a lot more after reggae.
What do you think got us so, engrossed with that one and that we haven't gone to look for other ones?
I don't know, maybe because of how it went viral, then the message that it brought, the hook lines of share the gala, share the booze, even your boo has got another boo.
I think that's what we like.
Okay, that's what you like. Okay, so I think those lines just get hold of people.
Now you're promoting a new one, Cha-Cha.
Yes, Cha-Cha.
And it's another party song. I saw
Yes,
lovely colors in that video.
Yes.
And I'm like, okay, so what's the agenda with this one?
Cha-Cha means brand new. Anything
In
brand new.
what dialect or what language is that?
It's a word on the streets.
Okay.
Yeah, it means brand new. It's a lingua. If you admire anything brand new, bags brand new, house brand new, cars brand new, everything about brand new is what Cha-Cha is. Cha-Cha means new thing. After we dropped one song this here at the beginning of the year, it was called Journey. It was a mid-tempo R&B song. After that, we thought to just make the fans dance a little bit and just spice it up, so we dropped Cha-Cha. And it's been amazing. I just thought to shift the love this way also, because the fans here in Ghana has also been encouraging.
Encouraging indeed. Now you're in Ghana, and then you talk about how you're here to do business, look for avenues and all that. You want to share with us what kind of avenues or things you're looking for at the artist collaborations? I saw you post a Ghanaian asking if we, those who follow you on social media, want you to do a collaboration with him and all that.
We were doing Cha-Cha freestyle challenge, and they talked about people that are talented that want to come on board on the song. So it was like I needed to identify them, and we had a lot of upcoming artists that were voicing, freestyling, wanted to be showcased, and that guy also did a
video,
a Cha-Cha freestyle, and he tried, So, but when I posted his, I had people saying he was saying he needed a collaboration, So I was like, okay, let's put it to the house. If we can do a collaboration with him. I didn't know he was from Ghana. Later on, they now said he's from Ghana. I said, oh, amazing. Then let's see how we can also bless a younger one and make a younger king, basically. And I think we are like 90% gone already.
Oh, really?
To blessing him. Yes.
But you're going to expose him because we hardly even know him. When I watched the video, I saw your post, because I follow you on social media. I saw the post and I'm like, oh, I don't know this guy. At least I've worked in this space and we've seen. So I'm like, okay, this guy must be extremely lucky.
But I didn't know him from anywhere. I saw him on social media.
It's difficult to have an established brand, wanting to bless an up and coming.
It's not difficult. It just depends on you, your calling, and what you choose to do. Because when you make others, you are bigger. When you make other ones, when they grow through you, you are bigger. It's just sometimes when you are a leader that don't see far, you don't have a vision of making other people, you're scared of feeling insecure that they are going to take your place. No, if it is you are a unique person, you are a unique person. You are not a mistake to be who you are. So don't be scared to bless other people, basically. It just makes you bigger.
Well, so again, in the conversation of Ghana, apart from him, which other collaborations are we looking at?
You've got great musicians here. You've got Chatawale here. You've got Stoneboy. You've got Sakode. These are fantastic guys. So I'm open for collaboration any day, any time, because I'm fans of these guys.
You're fans of them?
Yes.
If I tell you to mention their songs, will you be able to?
I cannot be able to catch one or two right now because I'm on a hot seat. Yes. But I've listened to them once in a while, and I've also heard seen their performances online, and they're great guys that I know they're doing massively well here.
Yeah. And so what other business are you here for? Or it's not business you can talk about?
No. Those are, after music business, there are other businesses.
Other businesses you're into. So you're trying to kill two birds with one stone.
Yes, and I will.
You've already done.
Yes.
You've already done, because I've seen you do other interviews as well. So, and I'm sure that you're doing that. Now let's get a bit personal with you, because we follow you. Like I said, I follow you on social media. Okay. I have followed almost everything that's around Harrison. Yeah. Wow. If I begin to tell you, no. Okay. So I follow the story with Keche, the apology and all that. Before then, I've even run stories about that concert where you did the freestyle and all that happened. So I followed. Yes. And I was in, Port Harcourt when you performed at the AMA?
Really?
Yes, in 2016.
Wow.
Yeah, so
you are a follower.
Yes, I am a follower. So I kind of know who you. That's how I've been running around to get the interview.
Thank you.
All right. So having been through that phase and where you find yourself now, first off, as a Ghanaian who does not really know what instigated the apology, why did you go back to the family?
I just thought so. We're running Journey Progress and Journey Promotion, and we thought to just appreciate everyone that has been on the journey with me. The song that we released at that time was called Journey, and we thought to appreciate everyone that has been on the journey of success with me when it comes to the music industry, hustle, and how we've gotten to where we are today. So I thought to also mention them because they are part of my journey. You cannot dispute the fact that they are part of my journey. I mentioned the first company I ever worked with, that was Question Mark, before them 5 Star, coming to Altar Plates right now. So that was how their name came into the picture.
How did you feel like, you know?
It was nothing. It was nothing. Saying thank you is not fight. It doesn't mean anything.
Was it an apology or was it gratitude?
It was just gratitude.
Oh, but the story says that you
sometimes
apologized.
when you drop on Instagram, on social media, everybody will twist it to their own favor.
So it wasn't that apology?
No, it was just to say, it was just thank you. I was thanking everybody. So
it was just on a song. It wasn't like a personal meeting.
No. It was on a song.
Oh,
Journey. It was on a song. Journey.
I'm glad I'm asking you because I read and it sounded as though you guys had met somewhere and it was a reconciliation party sort of.
It was on a song. Journey, basically.
But what's the relationship like with Keche and E-Money?
They're doing the thing. I'm doing my thing. There's no serious thing.
Nothing. You know, like P Square will say, like, he's not brothers. His brother, they are not his friends. They are not your friends anymore. You've moved on from that.
I don't want to talk about them. Let's move on.
Okay, let's move on from that.
Because
Yeah.
we enter another thing on the news again.
And then before you know,
I know it, they twist it. So
okay,
let's move on.
Let's move on from there. Having moved on from there, also, then I'm talking about stories I've seen on the internet because I hardly will get you.
So I will be addressing them.
Exactly. So that the Ghanaian, you know, as Ghanaians, we're not in Nigeria. We get to read and conclude from what we see.
Okay.
I saw elsewhere that your manager also complained that you were supposed to help another up and coming that was on his label, and you didn't show up because you had to show up. You showed up for KC instead.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Oh, I can Google it for you right now. If you Google your name, is one of the things that comes up.
A lot of these things happen most times, and people have opinions on different kind of things when they cannot get to you. But anything you see on social media, if you can get to either the DMs of the management, there are always numbers to call to confirm stories. On our timelines, sometimes on the bio, you can have management numbers to call. There are emails to also send. So these things are, sometimes I don't even know when these things go online. I am a very busy man doing my job, and most times I'm on the road, performing, still recording, shooting videos, doing photo shoots, discussing other businesses. So it's really very hard sometimes to catch up with this.
So how do you manage when you're in the bad light and all that? How do you manage these things?
Anything that is very good will also have people that want to say, I don't like this, I don't like that. You will have haters. If you don't have haters, then you are not really doing good. You know, so I am aware that I will have haters. So it's not a problem. It's just a challenge. It's normal. But the most exciting part of it is that we're winning. We're doing good. Business is flowing fine. The fans are happy. People that are doing business with us are doing great. Thank God I'm here in Ghana, trying to also address what you guys see on the internet. But I manage these things by a lot of times ignoring the negative ones and focusing on the positive energy.
Tell me what it feels like to be a star. I'm looking at you now, and like the conversation we're having, I'm thinking, I don't know, what does it look?
What it feels like to be a star?
Yes.
Wow. It's first of all is a lot of work. It's a lot of pressure. You know, from the seen, the unseen. Then it is a lot. It's a lot to want to deal with. But don't focus on the pressure. Focus on the purpose why you are where you are and why you are doing what you are called to do. So there are a lot of good things about it also. There are a lot of beautiful things about it. You have people that have never met you before. They just know you by the internet or TV or radio, and they're so much in love with you, you know. So we mind what we do. We cannot please everybody, but at the same time, we'll try as much as we can to focus on the purpose why we have chosen this cause.
So it looks like the new thing now is international collaborations.
International collaborations.
Beyond Africa. It looks like beyond Africa.
It just means crossing boundaries. It's like when you're doing business, you just want to know how will your business sell on the other side, basically. So that's how it is with the music business. And Africa is big when it comes to the music industry right now. Nigeria is one market that the world cannot just look and put their face off, because the music business is really doing well in Nigeria. You know, you can take out Ghana. You understand? So collaborations is crossing boundaries, exchanging platforms, testing new grounds, and also adding more zeros to the existing zeros. Yes.
So beyond Africa, are there collaborations you are also looking at, or you're not ready yet for that kind?
Mine is, when we meet, we see, we connect, so then we work. Basically, I don't anticipate or look forward to collaborating. I am good with what I am doing. I enjoy music and I'm making money. And besides, being a blessing is one of the purpose and one of the focus. But when I get to anywhere and I'm inspired by that ground, and I get to whosoever that is really doing great, and we connect, then we work.
When you say you connect, it's like, okay, you meet the person, so let's say you're working right now, you meet an artist and you connect. It's like you speak to the person.
Yes, we speak and we have the synergy to the vibe, then we work, basically.
How do you feel the vibe? I get a lot of artists tell me that, but it's strange to me. So
feel the vibe is listening to the person's music.
Okay.
Yes, hear the lyrics, music, and maybe one or two things just gets to you and you say, I like to do something with this person. That's the connection. It builds from there.
The international deals, is something that you're also eyeing? Because it looks it's happening.
I'm not eyeing it, but if it comes and it's good and we consider it that is going to take us to any other place that is benefiting to the African platform and the African youth, we will do it.
People say it's exploiting.
It's exploiting. We pray the one that will come to us that we will accept will not be exploiting.
You haven't had any coming across yet?
I don't think so for now, no.
For now, no. Anyways, exciting speaking to you. So let's speak to our fans here in Ghana who are seeing you on your soil. Have you had any Ghanaian dish yet?
We've had Ghanaian jollof.
Okay.
Yes, it is okay.
Do you want to go into that competition?
It's okay.
We've been battling
that
for long.
We don't need that. We don't need that. We're okay with that.
We're okay with that. You know. So you've done Ghanaian jollof. That's all you've had so far. The rest has been Nigerian food. Nigerian food. You miss home.
I know, but I will still try more Ghanaian stuff, Ghanaian food, and see how it gets.
I see. So the Ghanaian populace want to hear you.
Oh, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's Kingmaker, Harry Song, aka Mr. Song. This is Cha-Cha season. It's a Cha-Cha year. Stay positive, enjoy yourself. Stay Cha-Cha if you can get one. Blessings.
Thank you very much. That's Harry's song. So we end this one with Cha-Cha, the new song. But you didn't tell me how much Toke paid you.
No, she didn't pay
She didn't pay you.
She didn't pay any money. She's doing
that's
great.
Huge endorsement.
Yeah, she's an amazing person doing a good job.
I see. I love Toke too. That's why I was particular about that.
Really?
You know, I follow Toke.
Nice.
So that's when I saw it. It caught my attention. I'm like, that's huge endorsement.
Nice.
Thank you very much. And so you enjoy Cha-Cha from Harry's song. We'll be back.